Okay, so I did a boo-boo and I left out my butter way too long and it was way too soft. So what I did was I got another chunk of butter that is a little bit more firm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it at 3 tablespoons like I did before. That's going to plop down onto my cutting board right there. Set that off to the side. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut up my butter into little pieces. So just like you would do anything. Please don't hurt yourself. Okay, use a nice little knife. All right, you're just gonna cut it into little chunks. I know it looks weird cutting up butter, but okay. So I've got my butter cut up. So then I'm gonna put that into my mixture right here. Now my hands are all buttery. Okay, and then it says whisk it all together. So I'm just gonna use a fork and I'm just gonna start whisking it all together. And when you start whisking it all together, that butter starts to separate because of the flour and the sugar and stuff that's in there. So it kind of separates it out a little bit into littler chunks, which is good. If you want to kind of separate it with your fork, you can do that too. All right. So if you can see that, we're just kind of whisking it all together. I'm just using a fork, not a whisk. All right, and then you just have those chunks of butter all over the place in there, which is good. It's not totally mixing together, which is what we want. Good. Very good. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spoon this mixture on top of our apples. So hopefully you can see that. All right. Just putting those right on top of there. Trying not to make a huge mess, but oh well. Messes always clean up, don't they? I'm not super stressed about it. Cool. All right. I would say the majority of it made it on top of the apples, which is good. Some of it did fall in between the apples, which, oh well. Probably still going to taste the same, right? You know what? I'm just going for it. I'm just going to dump it all on there. Just going to pile it up on there. See how that goes. Cool. All right, so now they're going to go into the oven. Let's see what was next. So sprinkle